Hey folks, this week was the second and final week of the battles on Season 9 of The Voice, and I'm really glad they're over because I really don't like the battles. The first on Monday night was from Team Blake with Blaine Mitchell versus Blind Joe. Now, Blaine is yet another one of those former athletes, and Blind Joe, of course, is the blind guy named Joe. The song Blake gave them to battle with was Old Time Rock and Roll, and he called it a universal song. To me, that translates as generic and boring as all get out, so that pretty much sums up this battle. I thought they both sounded pretty average, but Blaine, all them over-dramatic moves were just so distracting. I mean, I've seen drag queens with less dramatic stage performances than this dude, so I would have gone with Blind Joe, and that's exactly what Blake did. And then Adam used his last steal on Blaine. Just playing with Blake, I reckon. He won't be around too long. Next up was Team Adam with Cassandra, Robertson versus Viktor Korali. Now, Viktor is the Hungarian star that isn't satisfied with being famous in just one country, and we have no idea who Cassandra is since her audition was montaged. That was clue number one, that she was in trouble. Clue number two was, well, she's 48 years old, and Adam, almost never picks contestants that are older than he is, does he? The song he gave them for their battle was Nobody Knows. Meh, it was fine. A bit of over-singing from both of them, but that's to be expected on Team Adam. Viktor sounded more pleasant, though, and we already knew Adam was going to declare him the winner, so there were no surprises there. Next up is Team Gwen with Chase Kerby versus Korin Bukowski. Now, Chase is the cute guy that works at his mom's candy shop, and Korin is one of the many quirky girls this season. The song Gwen gave them to duke it out with was Samson by Regina Spektor, and Gwen and Selena got goosies all up and down their legs during rehearsal. I didn't think it was that great, but they seemed more impressed with Korin, though, so we pretty much knew where this one was going. When they hit the stage, it became even more clear. I thought Korin sounded quite lovely, even though I usually don't care for the quirky girls. The song was a better choice for her, though. Chase was just okay, I thought. Gwen did the right thing when she declared Korin the winner. Next up was Team Pharrell with Evan McKeel versus Riley Biederer. Now, Evan was the guy that sings to old folks. Remember, Pharrell got him to sing a Stevie Wonder song after his audition? And Riley, I don't remember her. Must have been Montage, I don't know. Last name Biederer, Missy Elliot's eyes are beadier than Pharrell's, although you would have to be watching very closely because that hat was coming down over her eyes the whole time. I don't know how she saw anything. Anyway, the song Pharrell gave them for their battle was Higher Ground by Stevie Wonder. Well, we knew where this one was going, didn't we? Well, since Pharrell had Evan sing a Stevie Wonder song after his audition, not to mention Riley was a one-chair turn, and Evan was a four-chair turn, poor little Riley didn't stand a snowball's chance, especially once she started singing. I thought she was kind of terrible. Evan wasn't bad, though. Pharrell, did what we all knew that he was already going to do when he declared Evan the winner. And then Gwen used up her last steal on Riley. You know, if she waits too long, she might get stuck with somebody worse than that, if that's even possible, but we'll see. Next up is Team Gwen again with Braiden Sunshine versus Lyndsey M. Now, Braiden is the little curly-haired boy that insists that his last name really is Sunshine. I still don't really believe that. And Lyndsey is the girl that works at her family's pest control business, but she don't kill bugs. The song Gwen gave them for their battle was No One Else to Blame. During rehearsal, it was clear that Gwen was leaning toward Braiden because she was using words like adorable and emotional and natural. With Lyndsey, she was basically telling her to find a different way to sing the song. I thought they were pretty evenly matched, but I like Lyndsey just a little bit better, although I wasn't crazy about either one of them, and I really didn't like the quirky girl attire. Gwen went with Braiden Sunshine. Not who I would have picked, but like I said, they were pretty even. And the last one on Monday night was from Team Adam again with Chance Pena versus the Double Mint twins. Alex and Andi are the blonde twins, of course, and Chance is the one that says that he hasn't been influenced by the fact that his parents own a gym, even though he's got muscles as big as your head. The song Adam gave them for their battle was Wherever You Will Go, and I liked the song choice in theory, and they all sounded somewhat pleasant, but I thought they kind of lost the song. I think I like Chance better than twins because, well, first of all, I'm still opposed to the idea of two people being named The Voice, but I just feel like there's going to be a sameness to every one of their performances. Maybe they'll surprise me later on, but I doubt it. Of course, Adam, with his usual poor judgment, he went with the twins, and then being the last of the night, of course, we knew that Chance was going to get stolen, and he did by Blake. Probably knockout fodder, but we'll see. The first battle on Tuesday was from Team Adam again with Amanda Ayala versus Shelby Brown. Adam's small-town 17-year-old screamer, so the song that he gave them was Edge of 17. Well, how thoughtful. Poor Shelby was struggling during rehearsal, and I thought they both struggled a little bit during the battle. The song kind of ate them up, so I didn't like either one of them, but I liked Amanda a little bit better than Shelby, so I would have declared her the winner. Of course, Adam did the exact opposite. Next up is Team Pharrell again with Amy Vachal versus Jubal and Amanda. Now, Amy is the girl that dreamed a little dream and got 3 coaches to turn, and Jubal and Amanda is the couple that looked like father and daughter until he proposed to her. The song Pharrell gave them for their battle, To Love Somebody. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to survive all these awful Pharrell song choices this season. No, I thought Amy sounded just okay. Jubal was better than Amanda. It was exactly what I was expecting. I didn't like it at all. Pharrell went with Amy. It was the right choice. And the last battle of the week and of the season, thank God, was Team Blake with Emily Ann Roberts versus Morgan Frazier. And you knew the winner was going to go with Blake and the loser was going to go with Pharrell since he still had a steal left. I wasn't really nuts about either of them during the audition, so I didn't really care who went where. The song Blake gave them for their battle was I'm That Kind of Girl by Patti Loveless, who is one of my favorite female singers, so I was never going to like it as much as the original, but I thought Emily Ann tried way too hard. Her twang was kind of artificial to me, but I quite liked Morgan Frazier, so I would have gone with her by a mile. But Blake went with Emily Ann, so Pharrell got Morgan. And with that, the battles are finally over. They seem to drag on forever, even though it was only about 2 weeks, wasn't it? So I'm happy about that. Next week are the knockouts, the 1 week out of the whole season where the contestants get to pick their own songs, and we heard a few of the song choices, and they might as well have been picked by Pharrell, but maybe there'll be a few gems hidden in there somewhere. Who knows? Anyway, leave me a comment and let me know what you thought about the last week of the battles. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you folks back here next week.